In Nyeri, DTB has also been spreading joy at least 1,000 vulnerable households through donation of food and other sanitary items in Kieni West. Our Central Region reporter, this is Melita Oletenges, now joins us live with an update. Melita, good afternoon, good to see you.
To you from Kieni West, where the Diamond Trust Bank has donated foodstuff worth about 2.5 million shillings to the vulnerable in this area. About 1,000 families will benefit with a package of about 2,500 shillings worth of food, which will last them for about a month. I'm here with the chairperson of DTB, Linus Gitai, just to let us in on why they have decided to come here to Kieni West and donate the foodstuffs. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us. Perhaps what is the exercise about today here in Kieni?
Yeah, first of all, let me say that the DTB is 70 years old, so we are one of the, over 70 years old, we are one of the oldest banks in this country. So we have seen a lot as this country has developed. And therefore, we are very sensitive, we understand Kenya, we are very sensitive to the plight of Kenyans whenever they have issues. And that is why we are here, because when COVID was announced, we were one of the first banks to respond, and we committed 100 million shillings to this cause. We gave 50 million to the team that was appointed by His Excellency the President, and we have been distributing the balance in very many specific need areas. As you know, in terms of this area, Kieni is one of the most vulnerable places in this part of the world. There are people who actually regularly get food, and you can imagine now with COVID, it is only worse. And that is why we decided to dedicate 2.5 million shillings. We worked with the administration, we worked with the DC who is here, we worked with about 7 chiefs, and they gave us a list that can be audited of people who are vulnerable, and they are the ones who are being given chakula here. Why are we doing this? It's also a way of saying thank you, because we have a branch here in Nyeri, we have many branches across the country, and we are a bank that has been very focused on individuals, on small businesses, SMEs, and we've been working with them. And they have been supporting us, and now when there are issues, it is our time also to come out and show that we are good, not just show, demonstrate that we are good corporate citizens, and that is why we are here.
Thank you so much, Linus Gitai, for that brief. And you've heard it from the horse's mouth. Of course, they are on the front line also supporting the vulnerable. Of course, these are very desperate times, COVID-19 times. Allow me to speak to the Member of Parliament of Kieni, Kieni Kega. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us here today. Perhaps, what do you tell the DTB Bank for actually donating foodstuffs to your constituency?
One, we want to say clearly that we are very grateful, because when we went to them, they listened to us, and not just us. They donated 100 million shillings to the kitty that is led by Jen Karuku. So we really appreciate. This is the time that the corporate world should come together, join hands with the government to mitigate the issues that we have at the moment. This we have unprecedented times, and this is the time to show that soft side, that magnanimous side, and we are happy that DT Bank has partnered with us, and they came down to the ground, not just in Nairobi, but coming to the ground to make sure that they also give back to the community that has also been supporting it. So we really thank especially the chairman, who came out very clearly and said that we want to come on the ground and see what is happening. So we did appreciate. Secondly, DT Bank, I think, is the only bank that has not laid off workers, and especially during these difficult times. And we want to beseech the corporate world that we are in very difficult times. If, for example, what happened in one of the hotels yesterday, that we are going to lay off staff basically because of these hard times, then definitely we will be complicating, or we will be making a bad situation already worse. So thanks so much, DT Bank, and we want to assure you that the food that you have donated to us will be given to the right of people, and we'll also make sure that we also return hand, you know, as we say in our local dialect, that at the opportune time, that when you are choosing a bank, for sure, DT is one of the banks that we will be going for.
Thank you very much, Kieni Kega. That is Kieni Kega, the MP of Kieni constituency. This is in Nyeri County. And of course, the DTB Bank will be donating these foodstuffs to different parts of Kieni West this afternoon. And of course, we will be keeping an eye here and of course, pitching tents just to bring you more news on our later on bulletins. But for now, from Melita Oletenges in Nyeri County, back to you in studio.